Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Hello everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, 케이진입니다. And 안녕하세요, 춤춤입니다. 춤춤 was dancing today. Okay, so today's topic is classroom phrases in Korean. Cool. So these are the phrases, expressions that you can use in classes, and it's very important because when you learn Korean, why don't you say, teacher, I have a question in Korean, right? 안녕하세요, 야사이, 크리스, 키쇼어, 코아티, 베호닉. Awesome, you're all here. Awesome, thank you for joining. And today I have a quick announcement about 그룹 수업. 그룹, well, obviously it's group. 수업 is class in Korea. So I want to talk about 그룹 수업 quickly because, ta-da! Do you see this? Yes, we, Korean Class 101, has group classes, and now we are doing some promotion. Yes, actually, we closed these group classes last Tuesday, June 10th, but we specially opened a game for you, live viewers. So please act fast today to join it. So this class, if you are interested in this class, please click the link in the description. Then you will see a page like this. Daran is cool. So it explains all the details about how the group class works. So please check out the page. It's cool. And the group classes will start in the week of June 24. So I think it's the last week of June. So are you available? Please join it. You can choose any time that you want. So you will find the list on our website here and find the slot that is available for you. And this is 10-week course. Yay, 10 week. And you will be learning Korean 1 hour a week with other group class students. So around like 4 other students, or if you're lucky, there are less students, less than 4. So you will have small group classes. So you can have more chance to talk to native Korean teacher from Korean Class 101. And also, the good thing is, since it's a group class, you can study anywhere you want. I used to be a group class teacher, not anymore, but I used to be a group class teacher, and some of my friends were traveling in Mexico and they joined the class during their trip in the hotel. So, well, if you are going to school, you sometimes have to skip, right? But with a group class, online, this Zoom class, you won't be missing it. So that's very cool. And there are only 4, 5, including you, 4, 5 students. So you will have more chance to speak with the teachers and students. So that will be so fun. Yay! Yeah. Okay. So I see the comment. Awesome. Yes. Ocean, Light, hello, Praktisha, Akshay, and I love Namjun. 선생님, how are you? I'm very good. Thank you, Kwati. Exactly. This is also our class. And Satyam, good morning. And Yasai, 안녕하세요. Okay, so please check out the link in the description. It's a very important announcement from Korean Class 101. So I really wanted to introduce our semester start in the last week of June. So check it out. Okay. So in case you join these group classes, or if you go to any classes, any Korean classes, then today I want to introduce some expressions that you can use in the class. 수업에서 쓸 수 있는 표현을 소개할게요. First, 짠! I have a question. This is something that I really recommend you to use many times in the class. 질문이 있어요. 질문, question, and 이 있어요 means I have or there is. So I have a question in Korean is 질문이 있어요. 질문이 있어요. Or You can also omit this E and say 질문 있어요. It's completely okay. It's okay. And your teacher might ask this question a lot too. 질문 있어요? Or 질문이 있어요? So, do you hear the difference? If I use a rising tone, 질문이 있어요? Then it's a question. Do you have a question? And if you use this tone, 질문이 있어요? Flat tone. Flat tone. Then it becomes a statement or it's just a sentence, not a question. So, 질문이 있어요? Or 질문이 있어요? Korean grammar is so easy, right? Even making a question, making a sentence is exactly the same. The important thing is the question mark at the end and the intonation, rising tone or not. Okay. So, yes, practice Akshay, very good. And Sergey, exactly, very good. Oh, Richard, you're from California. Hey. Antina, 안녕하세요. And Kyushubu, 안녕하세요. Awesome. And next important phrase I want to introduce is this. 이해했어요. Because your teacher will probably ask you this a lot. Did you get it? Do you understand? Is everything okay? Then you say, yes, I understand. 이해했어요. 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 I understand. Which is very good. But what if you didn't understand? Then you want to say, teacher, I don't understand. I don't understand in Korean is 이해가 안 돼요. Oh, this is a little bit long. 이해 literally means like understanding or comprehension. 가, particle. 안 means like not. It's negation. 돼요. It's kind of like doesn't work. So comprehension doesn't work, something like that. In natural English, it's like, I don't understand. Sorry, teacher, I don't understand. 이해가 안 돼요. 이해가 안 돼요. So this is what you can use. And yes, Pratisha and Yamina, hello. And Pratisha, Kwati, very good. And Akshay, good phrase. Another way to say, I don't understand, or I'm not sure, or I don't really know, I don't understand, is 잘 모르겠어요. 잘 모르겠어요. 잘 literally means like well. 모르겠어요 means like I don't know. So it's more like I don't know well, I don't understand well. 잘 모르겠어요. Akshay, thank you for introducing an important phrase, which I wanted to introduce it too. So you read my mind. Awesome, great. Kyuchubo, you're from India. We have many students from India. And Sergey, that's a good question. And actually, that's something that I wanted to introduce throughout the lesson. So please keep watching the video until the end. Okay, practice exactly. 이해했어요? 이해가 안 돼요? They are opposite. And 잘 모르겠어요 is same as 이해가 안 돼요. 이해가 안 돼요. Okay? Good? Okay, so how about this? 다시 한번 말해주세요. 다시 한번 말해주세요. 다시, is again. 한 번 means once. 한 is one, and 번 means time, so one time, which is once. 한 번, once. And 말해 is from 말하다, meaning to say or to speak, to tell. 주세요 is kind of like please. It's a very polite way to say it. 다시 한번 말해주세요. Please say it once again. Please say it again. 다시 한번 말해주세요. So sometimes your Korean teachers or other teachers too might speak too fast. And as a learner, as a beginner, you might not understand it. So you want to say this phrase, please teacher, please say it one more time or say it once again. 다시 한번 말해주세요. 다시 한번 말해주세요. 아하, actually that's a good one too. 말씀해 주세요 is even more polite. Very good. 다시 한번 말씀해 주세요. And Kailon, you are here. Awesome. And 사티암, 감사합니다. And 야사이, can you say it again? 다시? Yes. 다시 again. Okay, next phrase is this. 천천히 말해주세요. I think this is very useful, not just in the class, but when you travel in Korea, because Korean people speak really fast. I think I speak fast too when I speak Korean. So Korean people speak fast. So in that case, you want to say, please speak slowly. Please speak slowly. 천천히 말해주세요. 천천히 말해주세요. 천천히 means slowly, slowly. Again, 말해주세요 means please speak or please say, please tell. 말해주세요. 천천히 말해주세요. Okay? I see. So, Kwati, you say 반대말 often, the opposite words. Interesting. Okay. I love Namjin. How to say please speak slowly? I read your mind. I know you are going to ask this question, so I prepared this slide. 천천히 말해주세요. 천천히 말해주세요. Please speak slowly. Kwati, that's right. That's right. Actually, 반대말 is useful too. When you learn how to say cold, as Kwati mentioned, cold, then you want to know how to say hot, right? Cold, by the way, in Korean is 추워요. And hot is 더워요. Or another good example is please close the door. 닫아주세요. 닫아주세요. Please close. And please open is please open. 열어주세요. 열어주세요. Yeah, this kind of opposite word, 반대말, are really useful. Good point. Okay, Yasai, Akshay, awesome. And Ren, you're here. Welcome back. Yes, I love Namjit. I know you very well. And you wanted to know this question too, right? 이 단어는 무슨 뜻이에요? 이 단어는 무슨 뜻이에요? 이 means this. 단어 means word. So this word in Korean is 이 단어. 이 단어. And 는 is particle. 무슨 means what. 뜻 means meaning. So it literally means, as for this word, what meaning is. So what's the meaning of this word? Or in English, more natural English, it will be, what does this word mean? 이 단어는 무슨 뜻이에요? 이 단어는 무슨 뜻이에요? This is useful, right? As a learner, I learn other languages too, but when we learn a new language, there are so many words that we don't understand, which is so natural. So don't worry, it's more than natural. It's something that should happen. So you don't understand some word and you want to ask your teacher, what does it mean? What is it? What is the meaning of this word? You can ask this way. 이 단어는 무슨 뜻이에요? Okay? Awesome. Practice are very good. Exactly. Okay. This is useful, right? How about this? I think this is useful too. 이거 어떻게 발음해요? 이거 어떻게 발음해요? 이거. This. 어떻게. 어떻게. How. 발음해요 means pronounce. So 이거, this, how pronounce. So how do you pronounce this? 이거 어떻게 발음해요? 이거 어떻게 발음해요? For example, you saw this word. Well, I know how to read this, but there are two 받침, two final consonants. So how can I pronounce it? So you want to ask your teacher. 이거 어떻게 발음해요? How do you pronounce this? Then teacher will say, 아, 이건 여덟이에요. 여덟. 여덟. It means 8. Number 8. Number I want to number 8. 여덟. 여덟. Okay, so please use this one too. But Hangul is pretty easy. So if you learn Hangul, I think in most cases you can read most of them. But still, as a beginner, you will find a lot of words that you are not sure. Especially when you see this kind of double 받침 or double final consonant. Okay. Oh, Kwati, that's interesting. I agree. So when I learn a new language, I also feel I have a different personality in that language. I agree with you. So my Korean personality is actually very different from this. I speak really fast and louder. So yes, we all have different personalities when I speak different languages. So I find it interesting. Then how about this? This is something you probably want to use a lot. How can I say something in Korean? How can I say something? For example, you know how to you want to know how to say desk in Korean. You only know this in English, but you don't know how to say it in Korean. Then you say, desk. You can just say English because I think your Korean teacher or many other Korean people would understand simple English. So you can say desk을 한국어로 어떻게 말해요? So just say something like desk, table, sky, pen, water. Anything is okay. Anything that you want to know. 을 is particle. It's object marking particle. But since it's a foreign word, actually you can omit this. Yeah, you don't have to put. You can put it if you want, but you don't have to put. 한국어 means Korean, the language that is my native language. 로, 한국어로 means kind of like in Korean. So in Korean is 한국어로. And you know 어떻게 now, right? 어떻게 means how. 말해요 means say. 말해요 means say or to speak or to tell. So all together it means something in Korean, how speak, how say. So how can I say or how do I say something in Korean or how do you say something in Korean? I mean, in Korean, we don't really put this kind of like subject, so you just need to see the context to understand if it's I or you. But anyway, it means how can I say, how do you say something in Korean? Something 한국어로 어떻게 말해요? This is useful, right? Okay. Oh, Sergey. That's a philosophical question. And actually, yeah, when I speak English, I'm extrovert, and when I speak Korean, I'm introvert. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's because you haven't met many Korean people yet, so you feel shy. Hopefully, you will become extrovert again after talking to many Korean people and see how good your Korean is. And 사탐, 이 까다로운 word in Korean is 단어. Okay, by the way, what is desk in Korean? Do you know how to say that? It's 책상. 책상은 desk예요. or desk는 책상이에요. 책상. Okay, I still have the phrase like this. 따란, 한 번 더 설명해 주세요. 한 번 더 설명해 주세요. This is familiar, right? 한 번, once or one time. 더 means more. So 한 번 더 means once more. Or you can also translate as again. 설명해 주세요. 주세요 is familiar to you. Oops. you are familiar with this 주세요, right? Because it means kind of like please. So 설명해. 설명해 here is kind of like explain. So please explain in Korean is 설명해 주세요. 한 번 더 설명해 주세요. It means please explain it again or please explain it one more time. 한 번 더 설명해 주세요. So please use it when you don't understand some explanation. So you can ask your teacher. Okay. Aquatis, you are right. You need to study 동사, verb, 명사, nouns, 형용사, adjective too. Esbula, Korea will be big. Yes, so study Korean. Yes, awesome. And 야사, 말해요. Yes, 말해요 means to speak or to say, to tell. Practice are very good. 한 번 더 설명해 주세요. Okay, excuse me. Water time. 물을 마실게요. I drink some water. Thank you, everyone. Okay. This was an advertisement, so don't buy the water that I just showed you. Not sponsored. Okay, so next one. Next one. 아, 이제 알겠어요. 아, 이제 알겠어요. Korean people love 아. What is 아? 아. Yes, don't buy the water that I just showed you, but buy the glasses. Not water wasn't sponsored. Don't buy, everyone. But yeah, Korean people love 아, so you will hear and see 아 everywhere. Korean people are like 아, where is it? 어디예요? 아. Then people will answer from 아. Very colloquial, conversational. So sounds like someone understands. 이제 now. 알겠어요. I got it. I understood. So now I got it. 이제 알겠어요. 이제 알겠어요. Do you hear a lot in Korean dramas? I think Korean, yeah. I'm not sure if Korean people use a lot in the drama, but in real life, I mean, when I talk to my friends, I think we always start the conversation with almost every time. Yes, hey, not sponsored water. Not gonna mention the brand. That's not what I bought. I just found it in the company. Yes, practice exactly. This is a filler word, and Korean people love using it. And Sergey, yes, that's true. Okay, and for good students, you might want to say this too. 숙제가 뭐예요? 숙제가 뭐예요? 숙제 is homework, and 가 particle, 뭐예요 means what is. So what is homework? What is the homework? I want to study more. I want to practice more. So please give me 숙제. What is the homework? 숙제가 뭐예요? Which is a phrase that I often hear from my dear, smart, intelligent students, enthusiastic students. Okay. Got it? Yes, and okay. 메타버터. That's good for the 환경, environment. True. Okay, so now let's talk about something serious. 한국어 학습자들의 흔한 문제점. So common problems of Korean learners. Not just Korean learners, actually I would say like language learners, including me. So many language learners complain like this. I easily forgot what I learned, or they easily forgot what they learned. 배운 걸 금방 잊어버려요. 배운 걸 means what they learned, or what I learned, or what we learned. We don't put the subject, so I don't know if it's they, we, I, you. but it just means what learned. 금방 means soon or easily. 잊어버려요. 잊어버려요 means forget. Forget. So 배운 걸 금방 잊어버려요. But good news, it's not just for you or me, but I would say 99.99999% of students experience this. So it's something very normal, and this is how our brain works, because the brain tries to filter the important information. So if you want to make your brain remember that, if you want to tell your brain, hey, this is important information, please remember, then review. Yes, 복습하세요. 복습하세요. 복습 means review. 하세요 means do. So do review. Review. Yeah. I learned a few languages, and in my experience, this is true. Reviewing is the most effective way to study a language. And not just a language, but other subjects too, right? And the thing is, we all know, but we feel lazy, right? So 복습하세요. 복습하세요. 짠! Second problem. 따란! 대부분의 학생들이 듣기만 해요. Most students just listen. 대부분, most, 대부분의 most. 학생들, student. 듣기 is from listen. 만 해요 is kind of like just. So 대부분의 학생들이 듣기만 해요. 대부분의 학생들이 듣기만 해요. Yeah. In the class, they just listen to what teacher is saying. Just listen. Or even there are many online courses on YouTube or even on our website or everywhere. But they just listen and say, I studied. So that is similar to the previous question, because if they listen only, then they forgot. So the good thing is, how to solve this is you need to practice or try to participate more in the class if you are in the class. If you ask questions, then luckily your brain can remember longer. Instead of just passively learning, you participated and you actually say something with your voice and your brain heard that and your teacher is talking to you, not a random people, so you can remember longer. So 많이 질문하고 많이 연습하세요. 많이, a lot. 질문하 is from 질문하다, meaning to ask. 많이, a lot. 연습하세요 means practice. So ask a lot of questions and practice a lot. 많이 질문하고 많이 연습하세요. Very nice. Oh, Rahul, awesome. You don't understand? Yeah. Don't worry. Actually, these phrases are a little bit hard. But actually, today's important point is this. So you don't have to understand this Korean to know what I want to say, but look at this English. Because you speak English, right? Okay, Pratisha, very good. And Kwati, I agree. My experience in real-life communication with native speaker is so important. I 100% agree. Ditto. And Ayejen, 감사합니다. 감사합니다 to you too. Actually, I just made a weird story using all the vocabulary and sentences I learned, and it actually helped. True, because that's also part of 연습 practice. And also, sometimes when the story is super weird, you remember easily, right? Because it's too weird. And Sergey, you're right. That's a very good way to stimulate your 뇌, brain. Practice. Yes. And DMP forever. Yes, I do the practice and try much more. Great. Practice. Perfect. Okay. And another problem. third problem. 한국어를 연습할 수 있는 기회가 많지 않아요. They don't have many chances to practice Korean. 한국어, Korean, 연습하 is from practice. And 기회 means opportunity or chance. 많지 않아요. There are not so many. So altogether it means they don't have many chances to speak or practice Korean, which is very natural. If you're living in another country, not Korea, then you don't have many chances to practice Korean, right? So there are many ways to solve this. For example, you can find some Korean speaking friends on the app, or you can find Korean people in your community, or etc. etc. But one solution that Korean Class 101 suggests is this: study in a small classes or one-on-one. 소규모 수업. 소규모 means small and 수업 means class. 1대1. 1 means one, right? 대1. So it means one-on-one. one-on-one. Okay. 로 공부하세요 means please study. So study in small classes or one-on-one. Because now, if you see this banner, now we have small classes, small group classes, which start in the last week of June, where we also have one-on-one actually. If you are interested in learning Korean with just one teacher and you, that's also a great way. So check it out. So yeah, this is something that I mentioned you. So we have the group classes. So if you are interested in learning Korean in a group classes, because then you will have more chances to speak Korean compared to school or compared to learning from YouTube or etc. Definitely you will have more chance to speak Korean. So please check out the link in the description. Oh, the page appears here. Yeah, you will see a page like this. So you will see this kind of all the details, how the program works, and you can also find the time slots when you can join it. So I hope you really find these small group classes useful and take advantage of it because it's useful, helpful. Okay, so 짠! I want to talk about the group classes a little bit more. So 그룹 수업의 장단점, group classes. 장단점 means pros and cons. Pros and cons. What are pros? 짜란! First, 새로운 친구를 만들 수 있어요. Yay! You can make new friends. 새로운 친구 means new friends. And 만들 수 있어요 means you can make. 새로운 친구를 만들 수 있어요. So yeah, if you have any Korean friends or any friends who are interested in learning Korean, that's perfect. But in many cases, they don't have like friends around them. Then the good thing is, if you join the group classes, your classmates have same interest. So, well, you can be friends with them. I used to teach the group classes and they all become friends and they meet regularly to practice Korean. And I thought that's really nice way to practice Korean. Okay, and 짜잔! The next pros, 장점. 동기부여가 돼요. 동기부여 means motivation. So 동기부여가 돼요 means you can find motivation. Yes, because you are not alone. You are with other people. So you can all help each other, and the Korean Class 101 teachers are really encouraging and they're really nice. So please don't be alone. If you are not good at studying alone, then you can find these motivating people. They will help you too. And you can help them too. 자, next is 더 재미있어요. Yes, it's more fun. 더 more 재미있어요. It means fun. So it's more fun. 더 재미있어요. Yay! Yeah, I think it's definitely more fun. If you are learning alone, then well, some people find it more interesting to learn alone, but in my case, where I know other people too, it's interesting to learn with other people too. So, okay. That's a very good question. Okay, I'll answer from the, yes. Satyam, it's not free enrollment, unfortunately, because we hire the Korean teachers and we have to pay them. So, so it's not free enrollment, but this live class is free. Oh, you have many new friends in your class. That's awesome. Okay, practice up, perfect. And then is it link for group class only or for one-on-one as well? That's only for group classes right now because we are closing this registration very soon. But if you're interested in learning Korean with just one teacher, so one-on-one class, you can go to koreanclass101.com/private-classes. Then you can find the private class information. Oh, it's always nice of you. Oh, thank you. 코아티 씨 고마워요. And Akshay, won't there be time difference between students and teachers? Yes, there are. Are you going to bring students of same region together or avoid time difference? Actually, you choose a time slot and other students will choose that time slot too, then you become classmates. So it's not like we choose a time for you, but you choose the right time for you, then other people might choose that time, then they are the classmate. Yeah, because everyone has different schedules. So. DMT, love from Mexico, from New York. Wow, awesome. 감사합니다. Gracias. And thank you. Okay, practice exactly. 사티암 코아티렌, thank you too. Oh, and Aljen, oh, you love Korean language. I'm happy to hear that. By the way, now let's talk about the cons, 단점. 1대1 수업보다 연습할 수 있는 기회가 적어요. So you have fewer chances to practice than one-on-one classes. But in my honest opinion, I'm not sure if it's a cons because I know some of my friends don't want to have one-on-one classes because they feel so much pressure. Teacher is only looking at you and the teacher is waiting for you to speak all the time during the class. So they feel a lot of pressure. So I think it depends on the person. If they want to speak a lot, then this is a little bit of cons, but I don't think it's a big cons. And also still, you will have more chances to speak than like big classes or the school. So, Next. 맞춤형 수업이 아니에요. That's true. It's not a customized class only for you because there are other students. So the teacher have to consider everyone because it's fair. So if you want to learn Korean for specific purpose, like for example, I have a meeting with Korean clients next month, so I want to learn business Korean for that specific meeting. So I want to learn that specific vocabulary about, for example, like medical stuff. Then maybe the group class is not for you. Instead, I recommend you to take the one-on-one class. But if you just want to learn the general Korean for traveling or just you want to speak Korean fluently, then yeah, group class is perfect. So 맞춤형 수업이 아니에요. It's not a customized class. 맞춤형 means customized 수업 class. 이 아니에요 means it's not. Okay. So let's talk about our group classes quickly. And LAD, you're from LA and you study Korean alone. Wow. And you find teacher 101 and you become B2 in almost a year. See, it works. Congratulations. Really nice job. And see, studying Korean alone is great, but if you also get help from a native Korean teacher, then it's even more helpful. Okay. Janet, hey! You know, Janet on the comment also took these group classes. And you're really nice students, right? And Pratisha, Arshad, Akshay, awesome. Akshay, I agree with you. And Kwati, awesome. Pratisha and Janet, thank you for your comments. So let's talk about our Korean class 101 group classes really quickly. As I mentioned, it's a 10-week program with weekly live 1-hour classes via Zoom app. Zoom, or I think we might be changing to Google, Zoom or Google. So anyway, you will learn through online, internet. So you need some internet connection. So there will be 10-week course. It starts from June 24. It's not starting on June 24, but in the week of June 24. So if you prefer Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, then you can choose that time slot. Okay, so how does it work? So first, we send you some study materials. I mean, you can join the class without preparation, which is okay. But if you prepare for the class, then you can practice even more because you know the materials already, so you can have more chances to practice with teachers. So we send these materials for you to study more efficiently. So check it out. When you organize live fan meeting, interesting. I think this is also kind of fan meeting, hopefully. Satan, please share the Zoom link. Zoom link is for the group class students, and every class will have different Zoom link. Zoom or Google link, so different class. Okay, so we send you study materials and you study, and ta-da! During the class, you learn the practical conversations. Not just grammar only, but we first introduce real life conversations which can happen while you are in Korea. So you learn the conversation and practice speaking with teacher and students. By the way, you will learn relevant grammar rules and vocabulary and cultural tips too. Not only just conversations, but everything included during the class. Cool. So after class, the teacher will write the personalized feedback like this. Chim, you did a great job, but you were struggling in pronouncing this vowel. So please practice this vowel with these video materials. Or, hey, Chim, you wanted to remember this vocabulary today, right? So let me write down the vocabulary for you. Something like that. So personalized feedback for you. So you will know your strength, weakness, and what to work on for your next class. It's great, isn't it? Okay, so Janet indeed love those group classes. See, Janet is saying that Janet joined the group classes, and you did a really nice job, right? Very happy. And Akshay, Ren, Kwati, thank you so much for your comment. I love reading this comment. It's all fun. And Aljan, thank you so much too. Thank you. So don't forget, Korean Class 101 also have the group classes with a native Korean teacher, not AI, but native Korean teachers. So check it out. And next week, we are going to talk about Korean proverbs. And do you remember Joyce, the teacher from last week? And now she's making a lot of videos. And the teacher will help this lesson again. So I'll be back next week. But please join next week's class too, because proverbs are important. We will do this live streaming at the same time, Thursday as usual. So I hope you will enjoy learning Korean with Joyce next week too. And yes, Yamina, 감사합니다. Kwati, Ren, Akshay, Pratisha, thank you so much. And Chim also say 감사합니다. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. 진짜 감사합니다. 다음 주에 봐요. 다다음 주에 봐요. Bye bye. Practice